Hi, I'm Keegan, and this is A Bunch of Gamers. This is our 193rd episode of Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition, Guardian of the Labyrinth. I'm going to go around and have my players introduce themselves.
I'm Tyler, and I play Kyle, also known as Guards the Low. He's a Philodox of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Cora. She's an Aruna in the Geta Fenris.
Hi, I'm Adam. I play Mark Guides the Fallen, and he's a Thurge of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sean. I play Zeb Speaks-in-Sweet-Whispers. He is a Theurge of the Silent Striders.
Hello, my name is Riley, and I am playing Dimitri Howls-In-Memory, Lupus Galliard of the Bone Gnawers.
Hi, my name is George. I am playing William Grows-Matrices. He is a rune of the Glasswalkers.
Last time, the Pax had tracked down Natalie Davis, also known as Samuel Haight, to her home in Calhan in eastern Colorado. They drove by and now begin to plan to attack her, noticing a large Minotaur spirit and several bird spirits in the Umbra trying to protect and or spy for her. Little do they know, Natalie had modified her own personal patron with powerful gifts and rights. On top of that, she allowed the good doctor to experiment upon her personal patron and the bird spirits above, allowing them to merge with other spirits, and more importantly, allowing the great Minotaur spirit to connect directly to various cameras that she had placed all around Calhan, including several CCTV cameras that the state had failed to replace due to budget issues, and so she was more than happy to replace them with her own, allowing her to get a full view of not just Calhan, but several of the side streets and towns nearby. The Pax drove their car about a mile away as they discussed and prepared to battle Natalie Davis. The house now lays waiting. What do you all plan to do?
Zeb will kind of grab Mark. Let's talk to some of the earth spirits here. You go, and Zeb will point a direction. I'm gonna go over here. I want to know if there's anything that's been burrowing underneath here that's been disturbing them.
That's a good idea. And Mark will go wherever he was pointing.
Okay.
And he'll try to find some earth spirits.
All right. You'll have to probably summon some that are awake. So that is first a Gnosis roll, difficulty of the Gauntlet, which is diff 7 here, and then you do your summoning roll for them to speak to you from across the Gauntlet.
All right, diff 7 you said?
Diff 7 on the Gnosis roll.
Well, bam.
All right, you were able to get your call across the Gauntlet, which means now you must do Wits Rituals, Gaffling or Jaggling?
Jaggling's the bigger one, right?
Yes.
We'll go for Jaggling.
All right, then Wits Rituals, diff 5.
Diff 5, all right. Well, bam.
You summon, and you see the sand near you start to rumble, and you hear kind of a gravelly voice echoing from the ground beneath your feet.
What can I do for you, sibling? Why have you called me?
I come seeking information. I called you for information. This house over here, and Mark will point at it, and try to do it surreptitiously so maybe, no one will notice. Me and my kin are wondering has there been any burrowing or noises coming from underneath that house that have been disturbing your kind?
A few turns of the moon ago, there was extra digging and then strong stone brought in. Strong and powerful and heavy. To shield it from the world outside.
Strong stone, processed the way the humans do?
Yes, it is processed, it is changed. The weaver runs through its veins. It was sometimes treated as a bendable metal, but now has become hard as it is encased in others. I believe that it goes by the name Lead.
Are there any tunnels that come out? Possibly ones that aren't covered in this lead.
I only know of the large area weighed down by lead, at least in the physical realm. In the Umbra, I do not sense any tunnels. The ephemera has not been severed nor cut.
Thank you, Spirit. And he'll summon a little bit of Gnosis in the shape of a gem, kind of like a silicon gem, and then crunch it up as like powder Gnosis to give it to the Sand Spirit.
Spirit absorbs and thanks you before vanishing back into the Umbra.
And as he's vanishing, he'll go, "Do not worry, Kin. This has disturbed you, and I'll be sure to be rid of it." And I'll head back over, try to make my way to Zeb, I guess, as he's doing his thing.
Yep, Zeb, you doing your summoning?
I was gonna just use Grasp the Beyond, and since my Gnosis is greater than the rating, I could talk to the spirits on the other side in the penumbra.
There you go. Okay.
So similar question. Friends, has anyone disturbed you through their digging and clawing as you rest here, holding up the world?
You get a similar answer to Mark.
Zeb will ask one additional question. The humans have found the fire in the rock. Has any of this fire been around here? Do they have it?
Yes, some.
Inside?
Some rests on the surface. They have firestones. They have created strange things. We can feel the weight.
Thank you, Kin. On the next turning of the moon, I'll be sure to rest upon you and your fellows, and lend my weight to yours to hold on which must remain. Zeb will report this very terrifying possibility of some dirty materials that might be around here and taken.
Mark will confirm that information with, "Our friends told me of a large lead box underneath the house. This could confirm that. They've practically turned the thing into a nuclear bunker, but not for protection against it, but to house it."
Alright, well, no matter what, this means we're going to have to take care of this. Guards of the Love, you can call him out, then fantastic. Otherwise, we should prepare ourselves for fighting both this spirit and whatever banes might come as a result of this thing they have underneath their home.
Very well. And I will attempt to use mental speech to speak to Ben Bernard.
Okay. That is... What is that roll?
It is just diff 8.
Okay.
Because it's theoretically anything else I do to him is the thing that he can roll against.
Gotcha.
This is just talking.
Do you want to use a mulligan?
Jesus,
Early.
we're so fucking early. I'm not even.
This gets into the meta part of gaming. We might want to just we might have just let this plan go and prepare for the fact that we're going to deal with the Minotaur, and then subsequently whatever terrible things happen from what's in that building. I think that the possibility of nuclear adjacent materials adds a different sense of urgency now beyond just killing Ben.
Yeah.
That's fair. Then I think we should probably either go into the Umber or start activating gifts.
Yeah, I think we better cross over.
Alright, so you guys look into the mirrors of your cars, I'm assuming? Or the car?
Yes.
I'll roll for Fomori's Bane. Bam.
Alright. Mark, as you're shifting instantaneously through the camera network that the Minotaur has been connected to, it sees all of you starting to step sideways and notices the 30 seconds that it takes the ill omens. It is going to activate its own unique version of the gift Riot. It is going to roll its Gnosis Diff 6. Every success creates a target of the people's ire, and it engulfs into a riot of an area of a radius of 1 mile per success rolled.
Oh boy.
8 mile radius as the crow flies.
Oh Jesus. So that's pretty much the entirety of like Calhan.
It might start bleeding into Falcon.
Oh jeez.
Good lord.
Like it's Calhan. For those that not live in here, Callahan's one of those like little big situations. It's a little town in a big land.
No, it doesn't get to Falcon, but all of Peyton is caught up in this riot.
Oh no, 2 little towns.
And Rama is also consumed in this. I think Elcott might have also gotten caught into it because it says the crow flies. No, it misses Elcott.
Oh no, these 100 people. No, I'm kidding.
Destructive all the same.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's someone who there's several dog kennels in this area. Incredible. So people, as you guys are shifting into the Umbra, people are coming out, shooting their guns, setting houses on fire as the whole city is now in absolute chaos. And you are lucky enough because that was a signal to several obvious kinfolk whose guns come out and silver bullets shoot through you right as you get into the Umbra, narrowly getting shot through. But all the chaos now is creating fear, loathing, and hate. And it is starting to become a critical mass where in 10 turns, Banes will start being born from all the violence that is coming out of this, including in all of Peyton.
So we just need to take care of the Minotaur within 10 turns.
Seems that way.
This has turned into a power metal album.
Would you like to do Name the Spirit before combat starts there, Zebulon?
Yeah, I would.
Are we going to have a second to get our gifts going, announce them and whatnot?
Yeah, does our pack have the 30 seconds to activate gifts?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Minotaur is a creature of the Labyrinth, it can move very quickly in open stretches of land, but is unable to break down walls and is unable to move quickly when trying to do anything else. So Minotaur is going to rear back and charge as fast as he can, rushing and getting to you all in about 30 seconds as he travels at about 32 miles per hour.
Okay, good. Oh.
Wonderful.
All right, so what does 3 successes get you?
I don't know that it actually has a threshold for successes on this. But let me look.
It's a lupus gift and a third gift, right?
Right.
Okay. I just need to know where to
159.
look. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no threshold, so we're good.
1 willpower just rolls. Yeah.
Cool.
Just willpower, gnosis, and rage.
Cool. Rage 20, willpower 15, gnosis 12.
All right.
So Kyle's activated Luna's armor. All right, with those gifts activated and the unfortunate ill omens in, I think, Hamid form in the Umbra.
Yeah.
We need to roll initiative, please. We ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I am. Let's do this.
So, Mark, what are you doing this turn?
I am going to cast Spirit Snare on the Minotaur.
All right, with that, Kyle, what are you doing?
I am going to be dodging and spending a rage and clawing. Twice, in fact, so spending 2 rage.
Perfect. Zeb, what are you doing?
Is spending a gnosis and doing the stamina primal urge roll considered 2 separate actions?
They are if the spending of the gnosis comes with a roll. If it does not come with a roll, then you are not splitting your dice pool.
All right. Cool. So that means it's going to be Zeb will spend a gnosis for Weaver's Eyes, and he will do the stamina primal urge roll to shift to Kranos.
All right, so
I don't mean to interrupt, but I just checked on the rule of my Spirit Snare. If he's definitely not within 50 feet, then he's not within 30 feet. That's for the Spirit Snare requirement, so could I change my action?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just do what Kyle is doing. I'll dodge and claw twice.
Done. All right.
Spend a rage? Yeah.
Spend 2 rage if you're clawing twice.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. All right. Next, we've got Cora.
Awesome. I am going to dodge and claw 3 times.
All right. William, what are you doing this turn?
Spirit of the Fray means I can't spend rage on this turn, but I can on subsequent turns.
Did you do the plus 20 on it?
I did.
Oh, then yes, correct.
Okay. Then I will... Crap. Dodge.
Dodge, okay. Cool.
George, did you... Are you going to shift?
If I shift, I have to split my die pool, and I'd rather...
Fair enough.
I'd rather full dodge than...
Fair enough.
Alright. That's a good point. Alright. I think Minotaur is going to activate his version of Might of Thor and double his rage by spending 10 essence and rolling his willpower diff 8, and then will make a flying strike because he has been given intel on the party. He's going to make that strike towards William because he sees William in his Hamid form, and smashing a Hamid with 40 rage die pool is real fucking simple if he gets it. So, first things first, roll. Absorbing all the anger and the frenzying about here, you see Minotaur's muscles expanding to the point where his skin almost seems to start ripping. His eyes fill with red flame as he rushes full speed with a horn to gore at William. William, you may dodge with Hamid stats.
I'm gonna mulligan that, because I'm either gonna die or I'm gonna die. So, god damn it. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
You get your frenzy roll, it's okay. As many have watched Dragon Ball Z, similar concept of when Frieza rams Krillin, this giant horn just goes for William. William is unable to soak because he is in Hamid form, taking 14 points of lethal damage. As the horn goes through, he gets caught as he is lifted up, standing about, 20 feet in the air, as Minotaur then flings his head, throwing William straight back down to the pavement. William, please spend a point of rage. You are allowed to in this specific case, and roll rage difficulty 8, please.
A 1 life.
All right, as the wound barely heals, you smash into the ground at full Krynos form. As the wound heals just enough, however, due to the absolute brutality of the attack, your body continues to shift into Hispo and then into Lupus as Fox Frenzy takes you, and you will now start fleeing the battlefield as quickly as possible due to how little you've healed and how much damage you took. We're going to say that your battle scar is a punctured lung. We can go over that post-combat, or if you don't get any Mother's Touch with an extra Gnosis point before the end of the scene. All right, with that, William, you're in Lupus form, and your action has changed automatically to just fleeing. No willpower needed. All right, Cora, it is your turn.
10. He's not dodging, right?
That's true, but he also activated one of his own gifts while you guys were activating your gifts. He activated Armor, which means he combines his willpower and Gnosis for soak rolls.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. Oh well, we'll try.
You might roll bad. You never know. Look at William. The sky's the limit. Hey, 11. Yeah, that was a real bad roll.
Nice. So 11 plus 10? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sky's the limit, baby.
Sky's the limit when it's the bottom of the airliner you just hit.
Oh my god.
Both.
Okay, we'll try again.
You gonna spend your mulligan?
No, because
I'm you get multiple claws. I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll roll a soak again.
9.
So I'll roll over.
4.
As you claw, strike, nothing. Second claw, you get it. You try and get in. You even grab some of the rippling stretch marks, and you try and tear. And the strength of his skin is like elastic in your hands as you slice, and nothing.
Third and final. 12.
Hey, that's a good roll.
Okay.
Hey, you broke through. That's 5 damage. As your final claw comes up, you get right up under the hoof and rake up, getting to the kneecap as blood bursts from it, and it feels hot as it starts to steam, even in the warm air of the Umbra. But the spirit seems pretty unfazed overall. Okay, anyway, it is now Zeb.
Yay. Alright.
So,
Okay,
three
great.
successes.
Ship to Krenos. Yeah, and Weaver's Eyes is activated. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Next is Kyle.
All right, I'm clawing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I guess it's technically possible.
Sky's the limit. So you try and claw it where Cora wounded it, and its skin has already reformed, and your claws shoot sparks off of him. Second claw attack. I'll roll over. As you try again, you get your claws in, and you squeeze as it feels almost like your claws are ready to break before they slide back away from Minotaur. All right, Mark, it's yours.
I guess I'm clawing. So, oof.
That's all roll over.
Right, so that's my strength.
You come in with your pack mates, trying to claw. You more hit the hooves, create a couple sparks. Next claw attack.
Ooh.
All right. Mark, what are you doing this next round? He is now within 30 feet of you, so he will be taking 1 point of essence damage per turn as he is coming to your range.
I'll cast Spirit Snare on him.
All right. That it?
I can't dodge when I'm using a gift, can I?
Only if it costs Gnosis to activate.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So, Spirit Snare. Kyle, what are you doing?
I guess a clawing once and dodging.
Claw and dodge, okay. Wait on Zeb for the end. Cora, what are you doing this round?
I'm gonna activate my Might of Thor.
Sounds good. William's running. Minotaur. Okay. Minotaur. We're going to have Minotaur understanding once again Thurge's tactics and has been given the rundown on everyone. And because of Mark, he's going to take the risk and go for Mark, one of the Thurges, right now. Because if he takes Mark out, the Spirit Snare goes out. So he is going to do an attack on Mark, and Mark's not dodging, so even better. But he does lose 1 essence this turn. All right, 4 roll over. All right, that is a total of 12 damage. Mark?
Well, fuck.
As it gets you get hit, you hold the horns the best you can as they're coming in close. You're struggling, your hands start moving in, and both your arms break as the horns hit you, and you get flung. I need a rage roll, diff 8, please. All right, you heal 2 points of damage. As your Krynos form goes flying, you hit a tree, smash through it, do a roll, sliding down, as your body is now in the form of a lupus, and you will start fleeing from the battle alongside William, William's got a good distance from the battlefield now. And so do you. You got thrown hella far.
Yeah.
All
well,
right.
Shit.
At least you ain't dead. William, full speed run. All in lupus. All right, Cora, Might of Thor. Willpower diff 8, I believe. And you spend a point of rage and Gnosis, I believe.
Yes, I do.
1 turn.
A bolt of lightning strikes you. You have 1 turn to do some damage.
Fuck shit up. Gotcha. All right.
With that...
All right, Keegan, I'm spinning for Beyond Human to boost manipulation, and I'm going to roll for Fetish activation.
Just remember, when you are in Krynos form, your manipulation is at -3.
Manipulation takes a hit.
Yep.
That's right. That's why we're boosting it this way.
Ah, I see. Understood.
Yes. Yes, sir. And then this is for the fetish.
What fetish is that?
It's the Soul of Lightning. Yep. All right. Soul of Lightning Scar Fetish is activated for 5 turns, and then I'll use like I said, I'll use it to basically boost my, using Beyond Human to boost my manipulation back up.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Because you have to roll. Do you have to roll Beyond Human?
No.
What are you pulling from? I believe, right?
I'll pull from Rage. Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right. With that, then we go down the line to Kyle.
All right. Clawing. Is this the last turn that he has Might of Thor?
He gets one more turn.
Okay.
After this.
For some reason, I thought you couldn't use Might of Thor on other things at the same time, but
He has a special one because he is an avatar spirit.
okay, that makes sense.
All right, that's all roll over. As you once again strike as hard as you can, one of your claws chips off and regenerates instantly, pushing out like a shark tooth. And Mark, as you complete the roll, you complete rolling away in lupus form. You have just this horrifying fear and just this desire, this need to get away, and you start bolting. And that will also be your next turn. Kyle, what are you doing this round?
I think I want to put some distance between me and the Minotaur, but I haven't exactly decided what that means. Sorry.
Well, there are some older buildings here, like that have existed since the town's inception, things like that have strong spiritual presences that you could run and hide in.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to hide. I just want distance. So I think, because I'm running a little low on rage, I'm going to dodge and make that distance.
Okay, so you're gonna run that distance and get into that building?
I want to be far enough that unless he chases me this turn, he can't reach me immediately.
Got it. Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, that much distance is what I need. So if that means that I'm in behind the wall of the building or whatever, like however that goes, that's what I want, but
okay. Sounds good. Zeb will find out. Cora, what are you doing this turn?
I am dodging and clawing 3 times.
Okay. Perfect. William is running. William's basically out of the battlefield. All right, Minotaur's last turn with this sees that Cora is dodging, so to reduce any risk, Minotaur is activating the Gift Blast, which bypasses any dodge and automatically rolls damage. As Minotaur turns, looks at Cora, and strikes with such speed and precision that she is unable to dodge, but she does get to soak. You soak it. What a terrible roll. And William and Mark, you regenerate 1 point of damage because it was lethal when you guys got hit.
Oof.
Which is good. That means you get to regenerate.
Yeah.
All right. Cora, your turn. All right, so you did 3 points of damage, yeah. So soaks just enough. So you get 2 good slices in with your new Might of Thor's strength as you actually pick up, slam down, get a good couple slashes in as Minotaur tries to pick himself up. You get another slam in. Minotaur slams down, and then you go try again as you strike. Minotaur curls with the attack. You strike. Your claws don't even do anything, and Minotaur is back up, rearing and ready to go. All right. So with that, Zeb, Spirit Ward.
Yes, sir. Yes. All right. -5 items per turn. Start if it's close enough. That means -5 to his dice pools.
Oh, wonderful. You run out of distance. You get behind the building for a bit, and Mark rolls stamina. Wolf stamina, diff 8, please.
All right, Wolf stamina, diff 8.
No regen, but no major problems either.
Okay.
So, all right, you continue your running. Kyle, what are you doing this turn?
now I am outside of his whacking,
Yes.
horning me.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
And his Might of Thor ends.
Yes.
Serenity.
All right. What's Serenity do?
Garu fills the hot heart with a piece of Gaia. Spend a Gnosis, roll Charisma Expression. DC targets willpower, which should theoretically have with the ending of Might of Thor. 1 turn per success. Target auto fails all rage rolls, cannot frenzy, and cannot spend rage.
Might of Thor increased his rage.
Well, yeah, but the effects of Might of Thor are that you're super weak afterwards when it ends. So like,
no,
that's
you're
what
thinking
happens to Thor,
the old.
isn't it?
No, you're thinking the old version.
Oh shit! Am I?
Sure are. Yeah,
Fuck.
the old version is you're super weak
I
afterwards.
wrote that down.
This one is the.
That's.
It's only usable once per scene.
Fuck. Okay. That's really bad. I wasted a turn.
Do you want to
right.
change?
Well, I mean, I'd have to change my last action. That's
fair. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, I guess nothing. Well, some stuff has happened. So instead, fuck. Yeah, that's real bad. That's really, really embarrassing for me. All right.
That's what you get for relying on Wormfoe at the time.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it is. That's exactly what I get.
Your sins carry through the ages.
They do. They do. Alright, I'm going to use Nergal's Call to Arms.
Okay, what's that one do?
I summon creature spirits allied to or appropriate to Nergal. So, Nergal spirit warriors or spirits of predatory animals.
Perfect.
1 Gnosis, Charisma Leadership, and then the number of creatures is based on successes.
Perfect.
Oh shit, no, I'm not doing that, because Sean has those gifts that will murder all the spirits that I bring into this. Nice try, Keegan.
I don't know. I am but an innocent bystander.
Insert spirit blender noise here.
Yeah, I just call everyone here. It's just like, hey everyone, it's time for you to all die. I made that decision for all of you.
You're welcome.
Good news. You don't have to wait.
Yeah.
And worry about when it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That those 2 things really fucked up my turn. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess I fucking go back. Yeah.
Going back?
Yeah, just going back and dodging and clawing.
Well, you're running back, so you're just gonna.
Oh yeah,
spend
right.
a full turn
yeah.
running. You gotta spend another full turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, Zeb. We find out later. Cora.
I am going to dodge and 2 claws.
So, Minotaur, even with the 5 penalty, is going to activate his gift. He spends a point of essence and is going to roll rage, and then we'll get an extra action on top of this. And he is going to roll his rage for every, let's see, where is it? For every, at diff 8, every success he rolls adds an additional point or die to his brawl pool, and he enters a frenzy. And he'll attack the closest person. The closest person is Cora. So, 5, perfect. Offsetting that, so coming in. All right, 1 roll over. All right, you take no damage. All right, Cora, you're up. Okay, so soaked. All right, spirit drain from Zeb.
Yeah, now this is a contested Gnosis roll between it and Zeb, and I don't know if Frenzy affects Gnosis rolls. I'm guessing not, since it's reflexive.
Yeah.
But the -5 will apply to his Gnosis pool.
Cool, so 7 dice then.
And it's just a diff 6, him and I, whoever rolls higher. I mean, for him to roll against me, he defends. If Zeb exceeds, then those successes equal essence lost.
Got it. All right, so 1 essence lost. And 5 essence for this turn.
Yep.
Cool. Kyle, you run back. Mark, roll soak, diff 8 for me, please.
Alrighty.
William, when you reach no more damage, you will snap out of your frenzy. All right, you heal 1 point of lethal.
Got it.
All right, you are continuing to run, Mark. Kyle, what are you doing?
I'm flanking with Cora, because I should have been saying that the whole time. And dodging and clawing.
Okay. Cora, what are you doing?
I am gonna dodge and claw once.
William is running. Let's see. Minotaur is going to... Alright, Minotaur is going to activate a point of willpower to make it so that he resists all penalties for one turn.
While frenzying?
Yep. Why? Yes, in this case. It's a kind of frenzy.
Shit.
In that he's got
Okay.
his just straight attack. But he's basically
okay.
shaking off the spirit ward because he's in a state of mind to do so. He is in raw rage form. But he still can only attack Cora because she's the closest person to him. And then next turn, it'll be a coin toss between Cora and Kyle. So he's going to do that, and he's going to do an attack on Cora. So his pool goes up. So let's do that. Succeeds. Roll soak, Cora. All right, you take 5 points of lethal damage. As he gets up, you've been clawing, you've been brawling. He gets through, turns, and his horn comes flying through as he catches Cora right on her elbow, slicing her arm off. If you want your arm back, you'll just have to spend a turn to hold it, and your body will regenerate your arm back on, but your arm gets sliced off by Minotaur's horn as he gives a roar of rage, and the 3 bird spirits you noticed before seem to start conglomerating into a single spirit. What could that mean? Who knows? William, you're running and you regain another point of lethal because of your combat healing. Cora, roll claw. All right. Yep, that
Doesn't do shit.
So you try and claw. You're like disheveled, right? You spin, you fling your claw as hard as you can, but you're left off kilter as your claws swipe, touching him, grazing him, but you slide down as blood creates this whip into the ground of your blood. So your body desperately tries to regenerate. All right. Zeb. Minotaur takes 5 points, or 6 points, right? Because you still have spirit drain. 6 points of essence damage.
Yes, sir. And we'll just claw twice, because that's the deal. So number 1, and he will laugh at this, but that's okay.
Hey, that's 4 rollover. It's good to dream.
It is. Just watch him soak this with no effort.
You rolled a 12 on his soak.
Look at that. All
Yeah,
right, number
so-
2. Hey, man, that's all right. Attack number 2, because why not? Nope.
Nope. You swing and you miss wildly as Minotaur lifts his leg and just don't follow through. All right, Kyle, flanking with Cora.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a willpower to not dodge, though.
Okay.
Just to save myself that rage. If that's
doable.
okay, then yeah, I will do that.
All right. You succeed in changing your action.
All right, and I will continue with my claw, though.
All right, that's all rollover. All right, he soaks. All right, Mark, roll stamina, please.
Hey,
Hey, you heal another point of lethal.
there we go. Always look on the bright side of life.
All right, Mark is going to continue his running. Kyle, what are you doing this round?
Dodge and claw.
Dodge and claw.
Flanking with Cora.
All right. Zeb, just real quick, now that you're up close for your clawing, you notice that there's a strange mark on Minotaur, not one that you readily understand, that's been drawn on him.
Okay. Is there I'm guessing on my turn, is there an associated knowledge roll I can do to try to figure out, discern what that is?
Yeah, you could do an Intocult roll, and it will be diff 6.
Okay. Is it's gonna be on my turn, or is this a reflexive I can do right now?
It can be on your turn, but you do not have to split your die pool for it.
Okay.
So, just as an FYI. Cora, what are you doing?
Another dodge and claw.
Perfect. William is running.
Last turn.
Woo!
Not that it matters. I'm
No,
too far.
You're
to get back
basically
into-
out of town, which is kind of hilarious. And only 4 more turns until the Umbra becomes a bane-filled hellscape.
Yep.
With that, Minotaur is getting kind of a strange glow in his eyes, and he is going to do another willpower, and then we'll roll randomly to see who he attacks. One for Cora, 2 for Kyle, 3 for Zeb, as he removes his wound penalties once again with spending willpower. 1, he's still going after Cora. So roll full dice pool again. Not a great roll. Not a great roll. Cora gets 1 roll over. Roll soak, Cora. Ooh.
Ooh, I'm so glad that happened.
Ooh. Cora,
Yeah.
as you're rushing in with your claw, well, you're rushing in with your left claw. Your right claw is a little bit on the ground. You come in, and you're ready to grumble, and his horn goes right through your throat.
Gorgeous.
Blood bursting from your mouth. Roll rage. Diff 8, please. 2 points of lethal damage healed as your body starts to push against the horn as you feel your throat muscles forcing the horn out of you. As you slide back, your stump lands close, but not quite close enough to your remaining stump, as you have a have a damaged larynx, which means that all charisma and manipulation rolls at great distances, or all manipulation and charisma rolls take a -2 penalty, unless the person knows you well, because it is difficult to hear you now. Your voice is scratchy. You've got kind of the smoker lady, hole in your throat voice.
They told me to stop smoking ages ago.
They told me he'd be a soccer player. I told him that he'd be a failure like his father. Ah, Zeb, you're gorgeous. You belong in soaps.
This is Auntie Ethel that smokes 3 packs a day at the reunion.
Unless an additional gnosis is spent on, of course, Mother's Touch. So you've got a damaged larynx. All right, cool. And because you took a specific gift, you can't Fox Frenzy. You can only Berserk Frenzy. So you're gonna swing at him.
Yeah, I am.
As I see the look on Tyler's face, and I imagine it on Mark's face, of that fucking gift.
Yep. It's a good guess.
I was young and tired of fox frenzying.
And look what it got you. No Fox Frenzying, and now you're real sick and tired of Berserk Frenzy.
Yep. Yeah, I am.
Sure. Alright. Roll for your attack, please, Cora. It's all rollover.
Nice.
3 damage.
But I can't fucking dodge.
I bet you are. Don't worry, he attacks at random too. Also, you might randomly attack Zeb because he's within your peripheries and he's not part of your pack.
Yeah.
What a way to go.
I know.
She will kill me, so I gotta get the fuck out of here in a quick minute.
Yeah, whoops. Whoops.
Oh, change action, hey.
Change action.
And fucking run.
Alright, Zeb.
Alright, the intercult free action.
Yep. They're similar to the runes and glyphs, or whatever they are, the writings that you'd seen in the office of the good doctor, and they seem to be, if you remember correctly, for some of the additional readings, something related to, it seems to be related to something that says change combination. It seems to have the mark of spirit, matter, combination. And since the 3 spirits above have combined and they are rapidly descending, or it now, as one being is rapidly descending, will be here next turn to touch Minotaur, there is a good chance that the good doctor is doing something with spirit magic to make this Minotaur even more horrifying in now its desperate struggles.
Okay. Can I spend a willpower then to change targets?
You can.
Okay, I will roll. It was still going to be spirit drain anyway, but I'm going to target this thing flying down toward me rather than Minotaur.
Okay.
Actually, no. Well, sorry. With that willpower roll, I did it to change target, so it still has to be with the gift that I'm having that I already activated. Correct.
You get to change part of your action, so you can change the gift too.
And it's birds that combined.
Yes, you can see it now. It's got 3 heads, and they now have like a trailing serpent tail.
Okay, Keegan, I'm gonna try to charge it to grapple.
Okay, well it's flying down, so how?
I'm going to try to get it, fly up to it.
Oh right, you have wings. Yeah, fair enough.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and grapple it. All right.
Yes, sir.
Make that roll. Spirit will be able to dodge, but you grab it, and you notice that its skin is really tarry and odd. It has the same symbol on its back as you're falling, and you notice feathers are starting to grow out of your arms as you're holding it.
Okay.
All right, Kyle.
So with the frenzy that poor Cora is dealing with, does that stop the flanking?
It sure does.
Yeah, okay. Alright, but I will once again try and spend a willpower to stop the rage spend on the dodge.
Okay. Success.
Alright, and now clawing.
Good odds you might be able to damage him.
Yeah, it's technically possible. And yet.
All right. Mark, soak roll, please. Or not soak, just stamina roll.
All right.
All right, you heal 1. And remember, when you get to 0 damage, you will leave frenzy.
Okay, I got 4 more to go, guys.
Cool. That's around the time that this place becomes a Bane-infested hellscape.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Just player apology. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not here.
All right, so you're still running. Kyle, what are you doing?
Did Zeb, did you mention these runes at all?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's not like I know what I would do about it if I knew about them, but
right.
Just spit on them real good and try to rub them away. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dodge, claw. Does Cora attack pack mates with current stats? That's
no,
good.
because her gnosis is equal to her rage.
Good. Just making sure. And Zeb, he's up in the air, so we're good. Yeah, just claw and dodge.
Claw and dodge. All right, Zeb. You just letting you know, its flesh seems to be rapidly trying to combine with yours.
Right now, it's suffering the -5 penalty also. Okay. I understand that. That's why. I mean, I'm gonna depending on what the Minotaur's action is, I'll declare my action. And I guess it has an action now too.
Yeah.
This thing has joined the combat. Okay.
It sure has.
Where is it joining the combat, Keegan?
It'll be between Zeb and Kyle.
Okay.
Cool. And it's gonna try and break free, obviously. All right. Cora, you're gonna just straight up attack. Do you want to attack multiple times? How much rage you got?
I've got 3 left, but I also have, what's it called? That Stoking Fury's Furnace. So.
It's probably best if we just roll a D3 and or a D4, I guess.
A D4, because I get to do an extra turn without spending a rage.
Yes, you could potentially not spend a rage this turn in your frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you'll spend 1 point of rage.
Why?
Because roll a D4. It's a D4 -1, basically, for how much rage you're spending. You're technically not spending any because you have the furnace flame, right?
Yeah,
so
I'm not spending any.
But you're getting an extra action, is what I'm saying. William, what are you doing this turn?
I'm running back. Shifting into Hispo, because I think Hispo runs faster. And then running back to the action.
So you're going to spend a point of rage to shift into Hispo?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Minotaur now rolls a D2 to see who hits, either Kyle or Cora. 1 Cora, 2 Kyle, and he's going to spend another point of willpower to just keep these penalties off of him as he is raging to kill, and he has not killed truly yet, so hitting Kyle. So Kyle, roll your dodge, please. Alright, now you may roll soak. Alright, you take 6 points of lethal damage.
Oh, that's the max I can take. Before incapacitated, so good.
Correct.
Okay.
So he rushes in, stabs you in both your shoulders, and then rips clean out as blood is leaking down your body. Alright, Cora, make your attacks. Alright, that's all roll over. Soaks it all. Second attack, as you're just desperately clawing. You swing with one, you swing with your stump just slightly beats on him in what was probably be annoying if he wasn't frenzying. And soaks again. Alright, now we're at Zeb, takes 5 on both those spirits.
Right. Zeb will call out as a free action, claw the runes on his back, and Zeb will spend a willpower for an auto success to try to claw the runes on this thing's body.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, calling the shot on this this body increases the difficulty by 1.
Alright.
That hits. Alright, you do 7 damage as you get the rune out as the thing's body disconnects from you, but you still have the feathers now in your arms. They twist and they burn almost, giving you a -1 penalty going forward until you rip them out.
Got it. And for the fetish, it loses its action next turn.
Okay, excellent. So it loses its action, can't try and break free. And Kyle.
I will spend a willpower to try and attack the runes.
Okay. So that is it'll be a claw, but it's diff 7 because of the called shot.
Jesus fuck.
So as you claw, you don't do any damage, but your hand gets onto the rune, and the flesh of Minotaur starts to fuse with yours. As your rage increases by 5 temp, and you must roll willpower, diff 9, or enter a frenzy. Damn. You succeed as you don't enter a frenzy.
If only all the rolls could look more like that.
If only. Alright. Mark, roll stamina again, please. You heal 1 more point of lethal.
Woohoo!
So I'm going to tell you right now, at your current rate of damage, you will not break the 10 round limit before Banes start pouring in for this round. To keep that in mind. Oh, and Kyle, I'm sorry. Be sure to roll stamina real quick, diff 8, to see if you heal any of the Minotaur damage. I think Cora has combat healing, so she heals 1 point of lethal per turn. Ooh, that's a botch.
What does a botch mean for this particular? Is that you don't heal the scene?
You don't get to regenerate the rest of the scene, yeah.
I just don't know if that's worth. Wait, does that include frenzy?
No, but that means you won't be regenerating the lethal that you took to get you into frenzy too, because he's just doing lethal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, I don't. If I get 0 on my frenzy roll, I'd much rather mulligan that than.
Sure.
Yeah, so many hard decisions that you're putting on us.
I know.
I guess I'll risk it and use the mulligan.
Okay. You heal 1 point of lethal. Alright, Mark's continuing to run. Kyle, with that bit of information in mind, what would you like to do this round?
How stuck am I in the Minotaur?
Pretty stuck. It'll have to do a strength check, and it will do lethal damage to you. To break free, yeah.
Okay. Do I think that ripping this out, like ripping my arm out, will possibly damage the rune?
Yes, you do believe that.
Alright, well then, yeah, I assume he can't attack me.
No, he can't. You're on his back.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just be trying to push my arm onto the rune, like, just to make sure that I'm as on there as I can before I rip it off.
Bird Spirit's gonna try and break free. Zeb?
No action for the Bird
right.
Spirit this round.
Yep. Oh, right. You're right. My fault.
Yep.
So Bird, no action. Zeb next. Cora is attacking. Rolling to see how much rage. Yep. Cora, you gotta spend 3 points of rage and attack 4 times. Alright. William, you know that there's a bunch of Banes coming.
Still going back to my pack.
Still heading back to your pack. Okay. Minotaur is going to just attack Cora, but not going to spend the willpower. All right, Cora Soak, you take 4 lethal. All right, so I believe you are down. 1 turn to heal Cora. All right, with that, Cora's down. William's heading back. Zeb?
Yeah, I'm gonna claw. I'm sorry, what did that the bird spirit thing? Because I wanted to make sure I declared. I'm gonna claw into this freaking bird. I'm not letting go.
So,
I'm just gonna fuck it up.
Just remember, Cora just went down, and you have Mother's Touch. She will die next turn if she is not healed.
All right.
Just as a reminder,
No.
Kyle's
No.
arm deep in the Minotaur.
No, it's not.
Maybe
yeah,
I can reach around it, you know?
Give it the old reach around.
Give the Minotaur a reach around so that you can spit on Cora.
Yeah, I got one good arm, right? I spit into that arm.
Spit.
The change action roll did not succeed, sir.
Gotcha. Alright.
So that's 4 on the bird.
Alright. 4 on the bird.
Alright, I'm guessing it can't do anything else.
And it doesn't get to soak it. You kill it. It's dead.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Going through. Dead. Kyle.
So I mean, I have to spend the willpower and try and change my action regardless. But I am a little curious. For one, is it even possible to reach Cora? And like, do I have to?
You will.
Am I still making a strength roll?
You'd have to split your die pool.
Okay. Even though it's kind of like I'm trying to reach her, regardless, or you know what I mean?
You're on the other side of the Minotaur though, and it's rather barrel-chested and large.
Okay. All right. I mean, shit. How hard do I think it's going to be to pull my arm out?
It will be a diff
Minotaur?
5.
Does it count as an attack on the Minotaur?
Kind of, because you will be doing damage to it.
It matters because of Parabellum. I have an extra dot of strength against the one who started the combat.
Oh, then yes, it will count for that.
All right. Then I will split.
All right. Which die pool is smaller?
I get the lower die pool.
Yeah. Which I think is your intelligence empathy.
Yeah, it's 8 versus 9. So yeah.
All right. How many dice do you want to spend on each? It's diff 2 to heal Cora because she is out of rage.
Woof. Thank God.
And it is diff 5 to rip out of the Minotaur.
Yeah, I'll do 5 on the Minotaur, 3 on Cora.
Okay. So you rip your arm out, dealing damage on it, and you take roll soak for yourself.
Oh yeah, there's still more time to fail.
There's
true.
Multiple steps, yeah. All right, you take 1 point of lethal. So I think you're still up.
I mean, I guess that's fine.
Still up.
All right, now
the diff 2 roll.
Mother's Touch.
As you go over with your big Krynos tongue, as your tongue licks along Cora's wounds, Cora, you heal 3 points of aggravated damage, or 3 points of lethal damage, as you wake up with a jolt, and I assume you guys try and get the fuck out of there, because this is not going well. Also for George's sake, because we're hitting his time limit.
Yeah, I suppose so. I don't think we have other options.
So
I'm gonna
yes.
roll that real quick to heal.
Oh, excellent. Kyle, you grab Cora's arm and you stick it on her nub as you start running with her in your arms as she is in Hamid form. As you guys run as fast as you can out of city limits as you see the plume of Banes being formed. And it seems that Natalie has indeed planned ahead, but you have robbed her of one weapon. Whatever the good doctor planned with those spirits, it would have turned Minotaur into an even greater beast. And Zeb catching it has done a great deal of damage. And on top of that, Minotaur has been taught to bleed as the great spirits seem to start finally feeling wary after everything that had happened. Perhaps you can regroup and fight back. Spirits do not regenerate as quickly as Garu. But we will find out how that all shakes out next time. Thank you to everyone who listened. We'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.
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 Catch you then.